wherever you go, and also brought to us by Bill's Micro Credit, financing your needs. The letter reads, I am writing to share a difficult situation I went through and seeking advice from your listeners. My wife and I are both in our late 30s, and we have 2 children together. I was raised by a single mother who sacrificed so much for me and my twin brother. Last year, she sadly passed away, and it was a devastating loss for me and my family. The children especially, as she would always help with child care and was very involved in their lives, unlike my wife's parent, who only saw my children on special occasions. In the months leading to my mother's passing, my wife and her siblings were planning a 70th birthday for her mom, that is my mother-in-law. It was a big occasion with around £15,000 budget. Family traveling from different countries, and even fabrics were provided for close family members. It was like a wedding, and it was due to happen the day after my mom's passing. When we were told the news, I was shaken, but my wife didn't seem to look sad. Her and my mom didn't have the best of relationship, but I expected more support from her. Later that evening, I asked my wife how we should inform her family that her mom's 70th birthday would be cancelled or postponed. She was not impressed and very defensive. She advised my mom wouldn't want us to be sad, and the party should go ahead as we should be celebrating life, not mourning death. She said too much money had been spent and people traveling from across the world would be upset to have wasted their tickets. I honestly couldn't believe what I was hearing. She even said cancelling the party would not bring my mom back to life, and that we will find a way to honor her memory at the party. The party went ahead, and I went to my mother's wake with my family, whilst my children and her family went to her mom's party. I am reaching out to listeners of Star Drive radio show to seek your perspective and advice. How should I handle the emotional conflict I feel from this situation? How do I reconcile the lack of support from my wife during one of the most challenging times of my life? I'm struggling to find peace and understanding and would greatly appreciate any insight or experience you can share. Thanks for sharing time to read the story. I look forward to hearing from you. Manuel.
Well, this is interesting.
I mean, to be fair, yes, they were planning it.
Yeah.
He knew about it.
Yeah.
So much, he acknowledged that so much money has gone into it, about £15,000 or so I read. You know, people are traveling across the world. I am supposed to attend one of such events coming Saturday. Talking to this friend of ours yesterday, telling us about this party, it means so much to him. So I'm just imagining how it meant so much to his wife. Unfortunately, his mom passed a day to the party. Yeah. And was expecting that she would have shown more empathy by even going to the extent of cancelling it and all that. But people have also booked tickets. People are flying in already. Yeah. Family and friends. 70th birthday seems to be a big deal, you know. Yeah. Was he expecting too much? Even though he was also grieving, but was he expecting too much from his wife?
Not at all. Like we always say, in Africa, you don't just marry an individual. You marry the family. Your mother-in-law is also your mother. She's not a biological mother.
He also said they didn't have the best of relationship.
It doesn't matter. You see, it's about you and what you feel. And when you love somebody, you should be there for the person emotionally. You get it. If your husband loses his mom, obviously, he'll be devastated. And one of the reasons why we always say 2 is better than 1 is for the companionship. You get it. To be the shoulder that he can lean on, that he can share his tears. If you act as if you are indifferent, you act as if a lot of money has. What is money? What is money? You get it. What it means is that when push comes to shove, you're going to choose money over your husband. That is a signal that you've sent. You get it. Money is important, but money is not everything. Love, affection, commitment is important. Look, people should know that you'll be willing to go the extra mile. You'll be willing to arrow from earth to moon to ensure that they are okay. That alone is a lot comforting for a spouse. And I'm very disappointed in the woman. I'm also disappointed in the children. I don't know their ages. But if your grandmother passes, irrespective of the relationship you have with your grandmother, that is your grandmother. There are people who were raised by their grandparents and not their biological parents. You get it? In our setting, we are Africans. We are African. There is a way we even hold funerals. There is a way we organize funerals. There is a way we grieve. There is a method to our grieving process. We don't. You see, you come from a family. That's how come when you are bereaved, there are certain things that are expected of you. People expect you to wear certain colors. That should demonstrate to the whole world that you are bereaved. Imagine the guy thinking that a lot of money has gone, a lot has gone into this preparation. So irrespective of what happens, my mother won't come back. So let me enjoy.
She said
the person is going to fight with that perception. Do you know the number of people who are accused falsely? And it's pardon my language, it's nonsense to accuse somebody of using the parents or mother for rituals. Imagine if this guy proceeds with the vacation, proceeds with the activities. What is society going to say? What are the relatives going to say, and what are friends going to say? Aren't they going to be a bit suspicious?
Yeah.
Are they going to say that perhaps you may have used your mother for something untoward? You get it? We are Africans. There is a method to how we grieve. We don't do things anyhow. You get it? I'm really disappointed in the man, and I think coming event casts their shadows. The man should assess himself very well, assess their relationship very well, and come and come to a realization that look, without money, maybe I'm conjecturing, because based on the woman's actions, being indifferent, still wanting to proceed with plans irrespective of the fact that her mother-in-law, which is the husband's father, is no more. I think it's a big deal. What is the family going to say? Look, it's not even about you and the kind of relationship you have with your mother-in-law. It's about the other family. You get it? What signals are you sending? I'm sure maybe she may not be on good terms with the mother-in-law, but there may be other relatives who are cool with you. What are they going to say, and how are they going to perceive you? In this world, Foster, reality is not enough. To be honest, perception counts.
Reality is not enough. Perception counts.
Reality is not enough. Perception counts. Look, the people may be wrong about you with regard to perception, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And people come to that conclusion based on series of events. People don't just make up perception. They observe. A lot of perception is as a result of observation. So if people sit closely and say, Sister Adjoa, your mother-in-law just passed away, but you are here. You are in Santorini. You are having fun. You are here having fun. What does it say? What if tables turn?
Yeah.
What if in 5 years' time or 5 years later, you and your husband and kids and friends, because as far as the woman is concerned, friends are more important than her husband.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't be the case.
That's a perception she has put across.
Exactly. And like I said, reality is not enough. So I just hope that she will rescind the decision. I just hope that the man can find proper ways to let his wife see wisdom in aborting that trip. For now, how much pounds are we talking about? 15,000 pounds? Look, sometimes good name is better, like we say, that cliche, than riches.
It has already taken place. This is a past event. The party came off all right.
Yeah.
They did it.
Yeah.
His children and their wife.
It makes your emotions, look.
That he's struggling to now live with a woman who has done this to him. He feels that was not loyalty enough. But the realities again, like you're saying, the realities again is that the party was supposed to come off just a day after the passing of his mother.
Foster, your wife.
And come on, Manuel. Let's since we are talking realities, in reality, a day to an event like that, a 70th birthday celebration that is bringing in family and friends from across the globe. Some are flown in already. The budget was estimated to be around £15,000 and all that.
Yeah.
And it's just a day.
But
The event.
If you flip the script and it happens to be the case,
What could she have done?
I'm coming.
What
if
could
you,
she
if
have
you
done?
flip the script,
Yeah.
and in this scenario, it's not the husband's mom that has passed away,
But hers.
Yeah. You think she will go? It's simple. If whatever answer she gives should tell you her mindset. Look, the truth is that no woman in her right senses will embark on a lavish trip a day after her mom passes. No woman.
It's not as if she's a guest of that party. She's not a guest. She's actually a part of the family that's supposed to have that party.
Put it on hold. Look,
put it on hold.
Unless, unfortunately for the woman and the husband, they've managed to cultivate friendship with unreasonable people. Unless that is the case. Unless all their friends are unreasonable, for which reason when they are told that because of so and so development,
Manuel,
we can't proceed.
Manuel, this is too. I mean, both occasions are family rooted. This lady's party is not as if she's a guest. That is her mother's 70th birthday party, and this is her husband's mother's wake or morning.
Even beyond.
So these are like two families having important moments.
That's why. That's why.
What could she have done? I think that the man was expecting too much.
I'm disappointed in two people.
Are you sure?
I'm disappointed in two
Let's
people.
open the phone line.
I'm disappointed in the woman.
Let me announce the
and
phone
her
line.
mother.
Let me announce the phone line now. Okay, now you are taking the conversation to a different.
Yeah, because
0552-880-216, 0552-880-216. In summary, today's story is about a man who says that it's difficult for him to comprehend what has just happened. And what is it? Okay, so his mother passed a day before his wife's mother's 70th birthday celebration. And this 70th birthday celebration, we are told in this letter that a lot of money went into preparation, including getting tickets for family and friends to fly in and all that. A day to that party, her husband's mother passed. Her husband was expecting that she would have canceled the party and do all that just for them to mourn together. But she didn't do that. She said, look, even if we cancel the party, your mom is not going to come back to life. Let's go and celebrate the party, and then we'll find a place in the party to eulogize her during the party. Well, the man didn't budge. He went and mourned with his family, while this lady also went to have party for their 70-year-old mother. She even took the children with her to the party. The children didn't follow their father to mourn. They followed their mother to the party and all that. Everything is over. The man is struggling to deal with this because some of the things this lady said, like, it won't bring your mother back to life even if we cancel the party and all that. How is he supposed to move on from this? 0552-880-216. I am of the opinion that too much was expected from the lady. Too much, because look, a day to the party with all the guests coming from everywhere. How was she going to cancel it? How was she going to tell the rest of her family? She's got other siblings who are all into the planning of the party, going to tell everyone that, look, my husband's mother just passed yesterday and we shouldn't have the party because we need to mourn. I don't know what you guys think, but join us on the phone now. 0552-880-216. Phone line's activated now. 0552-880-216. Brought to us by MTN, wherever you go, and also brought to us by Bill's Microcredit, financing your needs. Hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. What's your name, ma'am?
Please, I'm Grace calling from Australia.
Grace in Afenia. We're glad that you could find time to join us. Go ahead, Grace.
Okay, please. My opinion is, as the mother-in-law is dead, even if they are not going to cancel the wedding, the party, she's supposed to be with the husband and mourn with him. That is my opinion.
So you are saying that the party should have been kept on hold?
Even if not on hold, she's not supposed to be at the party.
Okay, she herself. She could have excused herself from the party.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Okay. But the man is asking, I mean, it has happened already. But he's pained. He's so pained. It is making him have so many ideas about his wife.
You should just forgive her and move on. That's already happened. So you should just forgive. You should just forgive her and move on.
Right, Grace. Thank you so much, Grace, for finding time to join us from Afia. So that was Grace from Afia. And she says that the best thing she could have done was to excuse herself from the party, not cancelling the whole party. I mean, would this man have been satisfied? Would he have been satisfied, Manuel?
Of course, he would have.
I mean, he wanted a total cancellation was expecting a total cancellation.
I listened to the story keenly. Maybe I would have cut the lady some slack if she was the only daughter or only child. You have other siblings.
Mm-hmm.
You not being present doesn't mean your mom can't have that celebration. If indeed your mom wants to still proceed with her 70th birthday celebration, irrespective of the fact that the daughter's mother-in-law has passed on. You get it? There are other siblings who can fill that void if you don't go. So why do you still insist on going? It's simple. The message is simple and clear. It means the emotion of your husband is not important to you. That aspect is none of your business. But look, we don't just give each other physical support. The kind of support we give to people when they're in the union.
At the party, mm-hmm. they could have observed a minute silence at the party, for the departed.
No,
don't we do this all the time?
Look,
observing a minute silence.
There are things that men do and do them better, and there are things that women do and do them better. But we'll come back.
Hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm Felix.
Felix, good to have you here.
Yeah.
Felix, where are you?
Adenta.
Felix, thank you so much. Go ahead.
To me, the party need not to be cancelled. But did the man discuss cancellation of the party with the wife?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir, he did.
I'm asking whether he discussed it with her.
Yes, he did.
But it's not like a personal thing. It's a family issue.
Yes.
And these two families. So the woman, I don't know whether she's in a position to say, let's cancel it. If she's not in a position, I don't know why he's blaming the woman.
Clearly, she wasn't, because she has other family people that have been planning this. She has other siblings, so she was not in this alone.
So she can't blame her alone that you should have cancelled it because of I lost my mother. My wife should cancel something the whole family has planned.
Right.
Yeah, to me, it's not necessary.
How do they move forward from there?
That's what I'm saying. That look, it's different. It's a two family. So fine, the woman, if it's discussed, she cannot upset herself, but not totally. Like her action between maybe the man, there is an issue he's not trying to bring out. Else, I don't know why this should be an issue at all.
Very well.
Yeah.
But do you also agree with our earlier caller that, look, she could have excused herself from the party to be with her husband whilst they mourn?
That will be from the discussion the two have. Unless the man is hiding differently, there is an issue he doesn't want to bring out. If not, fine. Your mom is dead. But we have a planned preparation, everything was put in place. And people are coming down there. So she can go and then come back. She will surely come back. So I don't see it as an issue at all.
Very well, sir. Maybe the man was too emotional and so was not finding any of this to make sense to him. But maybe with time, he's going to settle down and then think about it like you're saying. Thank you very much. We have a message from our brother on Facebook, Stockby Gandalas. He says, Happy New Month to you, Senior. Happy New Month, my brother. With regards to the issue at hand, the party would have waited till her mom... Okay, well... Yeah... but he goes on to say that then organize a party a day after her mom's burial. Then we'll see what she will also say. Okay, but like the lady who called said, I don't think birthday party should have been cancelled, but she should have been by her husband's side to mourn with him, unless she's a single child. Okay. 0552-880-216. Hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good to hear from you. Please do turn down the volume to your set a little bit.
Yes, please. I've moved away.
Great. Who do we have here?
I'm Selina. I'm calling from Dowenya.
Selinam in Dowenya. Good to have you on the show. Thank you so much. Selinam, go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Yeah. In my opinion, death comes as like unannounced. The woman was sick before she died, so the man needed support, not just physically, like just emotional. So the lady have excused herself from the party and then support her husband. Then her the fact that we cancel the party, bring your.
Oh, Selinam. Okay, if you can still hear us, Selinam, thank you so much, but we cannot hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Selinam. Now, Selinam thinks that, yes, the party shouldn't have been cancelled. There was no need for the cancellation of the party, but she could have excused herself. Even Obekokra Uncle Tracy being back to it, wearing white and black, wear white 1 minute, go and pass through the party. But she can still have gone with the black to the party. Hello, my good friend, how are you doing?
The Sugar Man, a.k.a. the Karaoke King.
Born Rich. Nana Kwame Born Rich, how are you?
I'm doing great, my brother. Yourself?
Good to hear from you.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. This is a personal thing I want to say. It's something I got it earlier in life and it has helped me. In this life, don't expect too much. Your expectation for whether your friend, your wife, your husband, your mom, your dad, don't expect too much. With this, you are far from breakfast, or let me say broken heart and disappointment on all those kind of things. I think that, the expectation was too much from the guy. Good. The mother is dead. As the lady said, the lady that excused herself from the party. No, she could have done it this way. Wake up early in the morning, join the family doing their preparation for the birthday. Let them understand that, hey, my mother-in-law is dead, so I'm here to see you guys and, try to let you know that I'm not with you, but I'm with you in the spirit. Then go and be by the side of my husband. Again, if people are flying in for the birthday party, it means they are not returning on the same day that the party is going to be held. So something could have done about it, that maybe the birthday would have shifted to the next day. If the mother-in-law of this gentleman, is in good terms with the dead mother-in-law, you understand? If they are in good terms, at least they could have shifted the birthday to the next day for them to, at least see to the wake of this dead woman. So the guy should, hold himself up and forgive the wife, and then for him, he should lower his expectations, and from life going, he's not going to be disappointed. Yeah, that's what I can tell him.
Thank you very much, Nana Kwame Bonrich. And
okay,
of course, anytime you visit us, you leave us with some traffic situations here and there.
Sure. Okay, so today, Monday, the traffic is not too much, but you meet a little at Vantage Point. All the major, like highways, are having a little traffic, but they are moving. Yes, so we don't know how it's going to be by around 5 p.m. there, but it's a moving traffic.
Very well. Very well. Thank you so much, Nana Kwame Borche. Take care out there. We appreciate this.
All right, bro.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, so Nana is also saying that she could have just gone to the party grounds earlier in the day and even break the news to them, and they would have good understanding why she can't be with them at the party, and then she go be by her husband's side. That at least she could have done that one, and maybe leave the children to be at the party. But to go to the party and take the children to along with you, to leave the man alone to also be mourning, that is where there seems to be a problem. Hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
Hello, Foster.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Who do I have here?
David from Kaswa.
David in Kaswa, my brother. Kaswa has been calm.
Yeah. We don't want to have any problem with anyone.
Yes. Good to have you here. Have you had a great weekend?
Sure. Can't complain.
Very well. David, go ahead.
In this case, me, I'm a Christian. Now I'll go by what the Bible says. It says it's better to be in the house of mourning than to go to party. If you have lost somebody close, like a very close relative, sometimes you understand some of these things. All things are permissible, or how do they put it, but not all worthy. The lady have her right to attend that party, which nobody can take away from her. But you see, whilst you are there having the party, are you really, really okay when you say you married to a man, you are one with him, and he is in pain, and you are enjoying yourself? Whilst you can just excuse yourself, as the earlier callers have already mentioned, canceling the party, that one, it is not for the lady to decide. But choosing to attend the party, that one makes it. First, I say, I will not react, but it will be something. It will be something. Look, first, if you've lost a close person, all you need is comfort, somebody to be by your side. But here is the situation: you lost your mother, and the next day, you remember once you mourn, you remember your wife is at the party. Whatever that party is, let's assume the wife lost her mother a day to their wedding. How will she be feeling at the wedding if she go ahead to have the wedding? Sometimes you have to put yourself in other situations. It's not just because you think it's your right, you have the right to do certain things, so you are just doing it. To me, it doesn't go well.
Thank you, my good brother David. Thank you so much.
Right.
Well, I think we should be wrapping up on this conversation. A big thank you to all our callers, our listeners. We always knew we could count on you, so we can get to the bottom of some of these conversations. A big thank you. So proud of you all the time. Proud of you always. Thanks to all of you who are also sending in text messages. Okay. Hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
Yo, Mr. Sugarman.
Yes, sir. What's going on,
One
sir?
is only Emmanuel.
Brahima, Pram.
Yo,
How's Pram?
Oh, Charlie. We did one.
Yeah, man. So the Afinia and these people, they take the lead before you come.
Oh, I did try, sir. The thing is that busy. Oh, Charlie. They line me coach.
Right. So much love from that side of town. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Ima, go ahead.
So, canceling the party should have been an option. I think that the lady didn't try. Like, you have to excuse the party and go with the man so that you can go and mourn. Maybe after that she can come. Because I don't think she's the only daughter. She's the only child of the mother. So, Masa, if
no. She's not the only child. I didn't know it was a question. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. So, if it was to be me, I would be angry because I can't be sitting down and be mourning my mom alone. And
my wife and my children are chilling somewhere. So me to my mother will be telling me something. This woman doesn't even love me at all. Well, this one there is a problem. I know the month will be going through because the month will be thinking. Because this one is a family issue.
Very well, my good brother. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your Monday and the rest of the show.
Okay.
Right. Manuel, so in conclusion, after listening to a chunk of our listeners out there.
So you see a chunk of them agree with me.
Yes.
Because you see, one thing about marriage is the two shall be one. If the two shall be one, it means in everything, not just when there is joy. When there is sorrow, the two shall remain one. Look, when there is funeral, when somebody passes, people will visit. And when people visit, there are things that women are good at. That is the reality. You don't expect that people will come to your grieving husband and you are not around. How do we take care of the visitors? I say we because I don't think it's the woman's job alone. And I also don't think it's a man's job alone. That is why I think it's a collective job. Because if you abandon your husband, if you live with the kids, and you expect that if people come to visit your husband who is bereaved, he is going to be alone. What if at night, look, I have lost a relative before. I lost my dad at a certain age. And it hits you when you are alone. At midnight, at that odd hour, that is when it hits you most. Imagine your husband is crying. Imagine your husband is going through something.
Producer wants us to go for this call, so please, sorry about that. No. Hello, my good friend.
Hello, friends. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Who do we have here?
How are you? I am Hepsi from Nanakrum.
Hetty, Nanakrum.
Hepsi.
Hecty. Okay.
Hep.
All right.
Hepsi.
Okay, Hetty, go ahead.
And first of all, I just want to thank you for the song you sang this afternoon. Foster. I think you knew that is my best song. See the way you sang it more than Tomboy. Congrats.
Thank you.
I'm sure you should add singing into your career.
I'll consider that, ma'am. Thank you.
That's by the way. Back to the issue. I felt like the tune on how the lady spoke with the husband matters because she has prepared for the celebration already. You know, ladies, you know, women, how we want to do something, and especially that has to do with her mother. You know, people coming from outside and all that. She has a certain way she has prepared. But when it happens that her mother-in-law died before the day, and she is looking at all the preparation she has done and now going to mourn, maybe she didn't really, you know, knowing that somebody has lost the mother. You know how men are with their mothers. They are very close. She should have used wisdom. You know, women, we have our powers, our wisdom on how to go with things. She should have used wisdom to have calmed the husband to a certain extent. She won't tell me going to the mother's birthday list will cause any harm. She won't tell me if she didn't go at all will cause any harm. She would have gone to an extent of petting the husband, you know, talk to him for him to calm down so that she can even go at least late. If it is, you know, forced for her to be there, at least go late a little bit so that you rush back. You have a funeral. Your husband has a funeral. Both of you are married. And your husband's pain should be your pain. It shouldn't be that because it's the mother, it's not your mother. It might happen if, no, you know how we women are. If it was the woman's mother that died and the man said, okay, let's do my mother, she will be angry. She will say to everybody that my husband doesn't love my family more. It's my mother who died and my husband went ahead to do party. And my condolence to the man who lost the mother, but then he should just forgive. And let's move on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hetty. And thanks for the compliment, too. Enjoy the rest of the show and the rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Yeah, so. Yeah.
In conclusion, like I was saying, the two shall be one. The two shall be one, and it should cut across. There are things that both the man and the woman can do and do it better when they do it together. It's like taking care of guests. You get it? So if you leave that to just the man in that sad moment, look, when people are grieving during odd hours, that is when they need their loved ones the most, right. And they don't need them to be away, enjoying, having fun when they are grieving alone.
Thank you very much, Manuel. And hello, my good friend. How are you doing?
Yeah, very good.
Hello?
Hello.
Rahim Adam.
Yes, sir.
How was your weekend?
I was at stadium.
You went for the worship concert?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, hallelujah.
Amen.
Rahim Adam, go ahead.
But honestly, I just I heard you sang a song. I want you to repeat that song. I want to hear that song again.
It's not meant for men, Masa. It's not meant for
really
for you. For you, I'd rather do where we gonna run go as we making this. You don't need that. You don't need a love song.
Okay. Okay. All right. I just tune in. I don't know.
All right. So we'll do something special for you. Okay. I'll do something for you. Thank you, Adam. And that's how we wrap up on the conversation. A big thank you. It's been an outpouring of concern and display of emotions to support somebody we all haven't even met yet. We don't even know. But that's beautiful. That's the African spirit, putting what is important ahead of what is nice. Like they say, yeah, here as an idea fata. Some of you even supported your argument with the Bible quotations and all that. It all makes sense. That it's better to go mourn. That kind of have an idea that say a year or in konja. That simply means that today is me, tomorrow is going to be in your house. And so in times like that, we should show up for people. And we see my personal experience, Emmanuel. He was a young man in Kumasi. And this is why I knew that, look, funeral is a bigger deal than anything. Yeah. Young man in Kumasi, I thought I'd found some nice girl, Charlie. Things we talk, everything be nice. And then this lady would tell me about her mom's passing. Actually, I was in the known from the time her mom was sick and all that, and her mom finally passed. And then the 1 week or so.
Why are you saying her mom finally passed if you were looking forward to that?
Oh, no. It was at that moment I knew I had effed up after I said that, but I mean that. Charlie. Okay, eventually. It's better.
You accept this.
You accept this. Eventually she passed. And then there was this thing called 1 week, right?
Yeah.
1 week.
Yeah.
You see, here I was asking myself, I don't think I matter so much to this lady because we had just met.
Yeah.
I didn't think I mattered so much to show up.
The 1 week.
What am I showing up as? That's what I was thinking in my very ignorant mind. And ignorance that I didn't even know, I didn't understand the importance of funeral, especially in the environment in which I found myself. Though it wasn't a happy thing, I wasn't excited that somebody I am just getting to know has lost a mother. But I felt helpless. I didn't think that. Maybe I should have sought more advice. So it passed. That is how that relationship didn't continue.
Yeah. So
yes.
The relationship was so passed.
How serious? That's why I need that. Hey, funeral?
Yeah.
Oh, the girl said, Charlie, forget. It's over. You couldn't attend my mother's 1 week. And I said, man, I didn't know that, since that day.
And look, to some extent, I agree with the lady because the principle is simple.
Yeah.
People who are with you during difficult moments like this.
She told me point blank that Foster, don't make this mistake again. Funeral is more important than wedding, more important than outdooring, naming ceremony, whatever.
If you always want to be around when there is happiness, then you are becoming a fair weather friend. Friendship should mean in every circumstance, whether sad moments or happy moments, you should be there for your friends, especially during sad moments. Especially during sad moments.
So I wasn't forgiving for ignorance. I wasn't forgiving. So I learned that lesson that, look, it's so important, especially in this part of our world. It is very, very important to be with people when they are mourning. Yeah. So I think it's in unison, we would have just begged this man to let it slide. I mean, I'm sure his wife would later sit down and know that she could have done better. She could have excused herself.
But for me, I think the man's wife has crossed the Rubicon. When we say somebody has crossed the Rubicon, you know that when Julius Caesar at the time was going for a certain battle, he crossed the Rubicon. It's a river. So when we say you've crossed the Rubicon, it means you've crossed the point of no return.
No return.
And
you're behind enemy lines.
You get it. And if you take a lot of grace for your partner to forgive you and let sleeping dogs lie, it will take a lot of grace.
Well, and a big thank you again to you, Manuel. Okay, let's do a quick turnaround when we come back. The show continues. Also in the show, we'll be updated properly of all the action going on in the current ongoing Euros and Copa America, and the fact that if some Ghanaians have qualified, as Zamati we are told has qualified for the 100 meters in the upcoming Olympic Games. We'll get the details by Chris later on the show. You're listening to the Star Drive. We'll be right back.
Bringing you the true definition